Let's talk about the two uses of the reverse button on the Pfaff Ambition 610 sewing machine. So you're noticing that in this machine, a lot of buttons do more than one thing. So if you're just sewing and you get to the end of your fabric and you want to back up, that is probably what you're used to doing at this time. And usually you're just touching and holding it while you're sewing, and you release it to go forward again. No problem, easy, and you're done. But if you are touching this reverse button while you're stopped, so I had done it while I was sewing just that time, but if you touch it right now, look what lights up. You get that same symbol here with a light on it. If you get a light, that means you are sewing backwards forever without you holding anything until you touch it again and unlight that light. So we call this permanent reverse. Now, why in the world would you want to sew backwards without stopping? So here's the thing. There are times when life and your project are bigger than you expected. You need all hands on deck, all three hands engaged. You need to back up. Can you think that by touching the button, putting your hands back on the fabric, and then sewing backwards to lock those stitches in would be a good idea? Yes, and that's why Pfaff gave us this kind of dual purpose to this button. But I would like you to try it so you know that when you touch it while you're sewing, you get one result, and when you touch it when you're not sewing, you get a different result. So you're not surprised when you're just sewing backwards and not knowing why it's happening.